Doing tonight, boys? Hopefully, we are doing all right. How has everybody been? Again, hopefully, everybody is doing all right. We are live with some NASCAR 25 and Daniel Suarez, a former, driver that was mentored by Kyle Busch through KBM, and of course, Joe Gibbs Racing wins the Coca-Cola 600, which is honestly crazy, and I know there's going to be a lot of people out there that are upset, and I understand, and I'm a little bit upset that the race ended the way it did. I wish that we had a better race finish with racers being able to go ahead and race it out. And I honestly think that would have been a more deserving one if that was to happen. But I'm going to give Daniel Suarez props where I can give him props at. And I will say that he was able to hold off the Toyotas as much as he could during the duration of his race at Charlotte. And you know what? I'm happy. Do I think Prime is better than Fox? 100%. What did you guys rate this evening's race of the Coke 600? Also, hope you get signed out. Whoa, ain't no one was praying for rain more than me. SVG was in the lead. Yeah, that would have been awesome. I would have loved an SVG win. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and honor Daniel Suarez tonight. I'm happy that one of the guys that was mentored by KFB was able to go ahead and win the Coke 600. Like, that's absolutely awesome, and I love it. All right, we're going to do public, we're going to do cup, we're going to allow, you couldn't watch it. It was awesome racing. The racing was great. The racing was awesome. There was just one problem, and the problem being the rain. I felt like I was getting edged out by the pace car. Lights on, lights off. Is it going to rain? Is it not going to rain? And it's just like, oh, my gosh, it was kind of getting frustrating as a fan that wants to see racing. But at the end of the day, what can you do about it? I'm happy for Daniel Suarez. I was kind of pulling for him there for the upset. But definitely heartbreaking day for Toyotas overall, because they definitely had the best cars all day. Toyota Camp had nothing. Chevy had nothing on Toyotas, but it's good to see Suarez win. I love Suarez. I think it's way too late to do a stream. Ladies and gentlemen, Sexo did it. Is it too late to do a stream, ladies and gentlemen? Is it too late to do a stream? Yes or no in chat? I think this is a very great time to do a stream. Yo, Looney, I'm going to send you a pic of the rain cell that ended the race, and it wasn't even big of rain. Yeah, I know the cell wasn't that big, and I agree with everybody who says that. It's just the amount of time it would have taken to dry the track up. It would have probably taken well over an hour at least, and delay it past 12. The race wouldn't have ended until like 1:30. I don't know. Now, what I am a little bit suspicious about is, the track is completely lost. What people could be sus about is how Spire's a NASCAR-owned team or whatever, and I know there's going to be some allegations of that, which is totally understandable, but I don't think there was any cheating or anything with the race being called for that reason. It's still raining in Charlotte, so I'm not going to sit there and say that the race was rigged or it shouldn't have been called, because it would have been at least an hour, probably an hour and a half, until the race ended up getting cleared to go, and the track being dry. Tyler Reddick is cheating? I don't know. I don't think that. I think Reddick has been able to put together a very good season. I wouldn't say he's cheating, but hey, everybody has their own opinions on it. Chat, I pick if Looney wins. Yes, that is the rule, Tommy. I said I would allow you. That $2 donation brought you a long way. Not Spire's first win this year. I know, second win already. Awesome. I want to cry, but I don't remember the last time I cried. Oh, my goodness. SVG had dude, SVG was awesome, I'm really happy that SVG was able to just be able to get that experience on the ovals that, he was missing, And I think that a lot of people underestimate SVG's ability to drive on a road course, kind of like Ross Chastain said in his post-race interview. And people really shouldn't, because overall, He is a very, very, very talented driver, and I think that he belongs in our sport, and I think that he now is not a newbie up front anymore, and he's used to the overall ability of racing on and taking left turns on ovals. Yeah, new rule. Looney has to win 72 races in a row, and he maybe will beat the McDonald's allegations. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. But, no, I'm happy Suarez won. But, again, I'm a little bit disappointed because the racing was so good that we were not able to see, we weren't able to see what would happen at the end. But, you know, you can't do anything when Mother Nature takes a hold of things, you know. Best winner possible. I think it was a great win. The only other winner I would like to see up there was Zane Smith, honestly. Daniel drove the wheels off that thing in the final restart. I agree. And that's why I believe Suarez does, you know, rightfully deserve that win because he did do an incredible effort at running the wheels off that thing on the restart, especially with the help from Larson. I love how Larson gave him a hug at the end. McDowell came up. That was awesome. Came up behind his shoulders and congratulated him. So my boy McDowell now, he needs to get a win, man, and it needs to come sooner than later here because his teammates have delivered, and he's the only one that hasn't won yet. So he's definitely probably feeling the hot seat sometimes. Lap car, get ready. I know, bro. I'm going to get freaking demolished by a lap car. This isn't good. Definitely feel bad for those that wanted to see the race play out, kind of like I did, but I'm definitely happy. McDowell and Smith recovered from a lot. Yeah, no, 100%, I agree. Did Zane Smith, though, awesome drive. McDowell and Suarez went from fighters to friends. I know, for real. Thought he found his own place to, I didn't see what you said. Punt the lap it in the lap car, bro. We're driving the wheels off this thing, though. And, oh, no. Oh, my God. Who fuck was that? I think that was Harvick, I hope. And I know he wouldn't have fucking wrecked me, but I got scared there for a second. Oh, man. But I was so glad I was able to get off work early, like at 5 o'clock today, and I was actually lucky enough to able to catch the whole entirety of the Coke 600, which is a very rare thing for me to be able to catch a full NASCAR Cup Series race, but it's definitely meant to be today, I guess, you know? Definitely enjoyed it. I mean, it was annoying. It was annoying at one point, obviously, having all the freaking cautions and stuff. Man, but I don't know what happened with Briscoe and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. either. That was pretty freaking gnarly. Or was it Ross and... It was Ross, Chastain, and Stenhouse, excuse me. That was annoying. Be right back. I'm going to do some... I'll regret if not later. Okay, sounds good. I don't think he would go down that far. I don't know, man. I feel like Ross got a very clean pass on... I feel like Ross had a very clean run at what's it called? A very clean run off the corner and got wrecked. Can I get a round of applause for finishing 24 hours? P15S again. Good for you, Tommy. Good for you. Ty Gibbs was good tonight. Yeah, Ty Gibbs was definitely... I mean, I think Ty Gibbs has been super consistent throughout the entirety of the season, honestly. But I don't know, you know? I think he's finally developed to be able to be great. Been a rough week. Just it definitely happy for Suarez. What's up, Freedom Fighter? Looney custom setup get banned. I don't think I was using a custom setup. I pulled away from everybody because everybody wrecked at the start. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch the series up. Let's do this. Post-Tech Looney DQ'd for a custom setup. Oh. Spencer, stop being annoying as fuck. Dude, if I don't respond to your comments, just know it's like literally intentional, and you're annoying. You don't have to spam the same comment over and over again for me to realize that you're not there. Dude, throw back to the guy that was able to ride in Tony's freaking truck. It's funny. All right, let's do 15 custom setups, yes. And yeah. Um, let's go to Rockingham and let's try not to die. You only won by 4 seconds. You should have left the whole field. Disappointed. I know, right? Very disappointed. No, if I use a custom setup, I literally don't even mean to. It's just that the freaking, like, you guys, when you're typing in my chat, you guys literally cover up the whole screen of mine, and I can't see what I'm doing or picking or anything, and it gets covered up. So if I do, just know it's not intentional. You pick Lime Rock? Fuck Lime Rock. Plus, I guess I won using a custom setup, so you can't pick. Spencer, just shut the fuck up. We all know I was using one. Jesus. Annoying as fuck. My car was on crack? Yeah, I'm aware. I was probably using a custom setup. I didn't realize it until midway. Oh my gosh. If someone fucking mute that kid, bro. It's annoying. What was I gonna say now? Alright, let's try not to fucking die here. Walker on vacation, probably why he ain't here. Yeah, no, I know he's away. Looney, how was your day? Good. I just hate when people keep freaking spamming the same thing. Like, Jesus Christ. I know I used the custom setup. Oh my gosh. We don't have to spam it literally 25 times. I didn't know I was using one. Like, I'm getting convicted of a freaking felony in here. Okay, I bet I can beat the field here without using a custom setup, maybe. Hopefully. Wait, let's try you. Looney's gonna has to set his record straight here and redeem himself from getting DQ'd from last race here. And I have to do it from the inside car POV. Okay, let's do it. Oh, it's gonna be tough. Definitely gonna be freaking tough. Oh, they're on the inside. God, fuck! Oh, shit! Not letting anyone get underneath me. All right, Looney, lap the field or a disappointment. I thought a freaking disappointment. Come on, guys. Oh, we're a little bit loose. Can we save it? We saved it. Getting out of the groove there like Eric Estep. Oh my goodness, we gotta freaking defend this bottom lane here with our life and just like slide up, I guess, mid-corner. Oh, Looney's becoming a disappointment. We're getting freaking passed. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh, he scrubbed the wall there a bit. Can I get rebound on this inside? Bro, why is my truck spinning out down here when I'm trying to make a freaking move? God damn it. We were not able to succeed. We were close, though. It's just the bottom. I don't know. I lose grip down here, I guess, trying to go in there. Wreck him? I'm not going to wreck him. That's fucked up. That's messed up, man. You can't just wreck people because you didn't win. You're going to graduate this week? Nice. I hope everything goes well. And I mean, good for you, dude. Man, dude, I'm going to graduate next year. It's going to be insane. I graduate this week on May 28th. SVG joining post-race. Hell yeah. Maybe I should have stuck around to watch the post-race show, but I wanted to go live and hang out with you guys because, honestly, that's a lot cooler. I kind of got bored. I kind of got sick of watching the race. And I think for those of you guys, because it was freaking so long, 6-hour race almost. Also, you know, that segment at the beginning of the race, I think, when Brexton and Samantha were there and Kurt laid out the flowers, I thought that was very, very nice, honestly. And it's good to see, you know, Brexton with his mother, and I'm glad they went to the track because, you know, that's how you get over things like this, you know, and it's how you build your character stronger, you know. So I'm so glad they were able to come to the track, and it was very nice being able to see them, especially after everything they went through. It's glad to see, you know, Brexton was holding in there strong, you know. He's, I think, 11, and, you know, he was, I don't know. He seemed very, very strong in helping his mother out with this situation, you know, so I couldn't even imagine. And I almost teared up when I seen that. It was very, very emotional. But I know he wanted to cry, and he's probably cried so many times, and it's so upsetting, you know. Had a hell of a weekend, yeah, for sure. Logano fan, it's good to see your driver was doing well. I mean, fuck. He was finished, like, I think top 10. I mean, Joey needs the consistency, man, because he's been really, really not performing to the expectation that I think a Team Penske driver should be. And somebody I want to really, did you see Kyle Busch's brother before the race? Yes, he laid out 8 roses on his memorial, and they stay there the whole time, which I thought was very, very nice. Um, but what I want to say is I think Zane Smith really proved a point today. And I think he proved the point that he belongs in the NASCAR Cup Series, and he belongs with a high caliber ride. Getting the position that he finished in and doing what he did is no light feat. I mean, that is something that takes a lot of talent to run up in the top 5, top 6 overall. Like, that is just insane. So I would really like to see Zane Smith get an overall better ride. And, I think he is definitely a bullet and a staple in the Ford camp currently in the NASCAR Cup Series, because when you sit there, and I've made the video and I've reiterated on it a bunch of times, but man, I don't know. I reiterated it that Ford doesn't really have a good line of drivers that they have lined up to race in the Cup Series and to race for development, and I think Zane is really panning out to be. Looney, please proofread that you have a chance. Hey, I guess do what you want this. I'll read it in a minute when I'm done. Tons of drivers who deserve better, for sure. But I think Zane, there's tons of drivers that deserve a better ride, but there's drivers that actually prove it, and Zane's proven it, like multiple times. Like Nashville 2 years ago, finishing second, running up front in the Daytona 500, leading laps, at Charlotte Motor Speedway in the early stages, then driving back up through the field and getting into 6th place, which I thought was super, super impressive. So I think, I don't know. Imagine people taking what I say seriously. Dude, well, everyone used to in the comment section of my shorts, like, they would used to freak out over you. Road and Run, talking about. So Looney put on names so you can check who's wrecking. No one's really misbehaved yet, so I don't think we have to do that yet tonight. We're going to solid top 5 finish, though. That's Talladega. What can you do about it? You're going to crash out. Why? Hell yeah. That's what's up, bro. Finishing booty last. Just kidding. We're good. We're chilling. We're big boy chilling here. Yeah, I'm still happy. I'm kind of happy for Suarez, though. Definitely nice seeing him get a victory. It's been since what? I think Atlanta since he was able to win last. The Atlanta race in what? 2024. Oh man, that sucks because that was the 3-wide finish with KB and Ryan Blaney. What's going on, Justin Moore? As a longtime KB fan, it makes me happy to see someone like Daniel win. 100%. I'm glad someone like. Honestly, as much as I was pulling for Denny Hamlin because I do like Hamlin, I really didn't want him to win tonight. Nor really Bell or, I would have liked the Briscoe in because Briscoe would have told the story about Darlington in 2020 and how he beat him and raced him there, which that's a very, very nice story. But I feel like, Suarez winning was meant to be in a way because the rain was on and off. He beat them on the restarts, and maybe, Kyle Busch is pulling a few strings up there in the heavens, creating that rain for Suarez, You never know. So, maybe it really was meant to be. So, who knows, man? Who knows? You on Portland? All right. Chat, whatever the majority is, whatever y'all say is going to be the next race we race. So whatever the majority chat says, we'll do that. Still can't believe what Kyle Busch said, having no idea that would be his last. Man, I feel so weird about that, and I agree, Definitely insane to say something like that and then you never know, but that just proves to you never know. I like Michigan, actually. Let's do Michigan. That just proves to you that you never know when your life is going to be over. And it could be tomorrow. It could be an hour from now. It could be in 25 years from now, 50 years from now, maybe 80 years from now. You never really know. Um, so again, I think it really kind of makes everybody cherish what they have going on and what they have around them, because you never know when it's going to be gone, and you never know what happens when you're gone. And that's the scary thing about it. You never know what happens to you when you're gone. Do you go to heaven, or do you just don't exist anymore? And that's the crazy thing. So you got to really, really just live every moment to the fullest. You know what I mean? And boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing. And I'm getting fucking turned by Kyle Busch. Isn't that a fucking lovely gift? Jesus, man. Come on, dude. Like, I wasn't even... Dude, we weren't even across the start-finish line and we're doing that. People are being racist on Discord about Daniel Suarez winning. Well, I think that if they're being racist to Daniel Suarez winning, they're pieces of shit, you know? I think Suarez is a staple of what we need in our sport. I know who it was. It was the cadet guy or whatever. Fucking wrecked me. Or it was Tism, but I think it was Cadet. Because he was driving like a fucking maniac. Oh, stop getting loose. Come on. What are we doing? Also, yes, I didn't get around to doing it tonight since the Coke 600 ended so late. I should have expected that, though. But Looney69 is starting a summertime racing league. It will end in August. And then when we end the first season in August, we will kind of decide if we continue on throughout, the school year and the work year, or if we just do it every summer. But it's going to be in the O'Reilly Series cars, and it's going to be just a fun little league that every one of you guys is able to participate in. I believe in reincarnation because I said my grandfather's name. Man, I got to read it in a second because it disappeared, Tommy. I always like learning what you guys are kind of a part of and kind of base your lives off of. So I'm going to read your comment here, Tommy, because I find it actually kind of interesting. I believe in reincarnation, Tommy says, because I said my grandfather's name who died in front of my car. And he reacted, and I also put on a race, and he watched it like a human, which my grandfather watched races all the time. That's really interesting. Again, you never know. So that's why you never know what really happens in the end. So it's why you have to be so thankful for what you have and what life you're living, because you never know when it's going to be over. And again, I think that is one of the greatest teachings that the passing of Greg Biffle, obviously, and his family, and Kyle Busch has taught the racing community is live it to the fullest, be an inspiration to those around you, be nice, polite, and just live and be yourself. And that's how it is, man. I think those are really good values that they instilled in people. All right, so let me go ahead and switch the series up to O'Reilly. I'm honestly feeling getting in these cars. I love these freaking cars, honestly. I like you can drive them off the right rear. I'm a root for Zilich as he is my backup driver for when Busch wrecked and was gonna do my favorite. Nice. I definitely think Connor Zilich is gonna be one of my favorite drivers and pan out to be one of my faves after a while. Yeah, how about we actually do race as Ross Chastain? He should be in here. Where is he at? He's in the 9 car, I believe, right? He should be in this. I believe so, at least. Come on. Did I already pass him up here earlier? I wasn't really looking for him earlier, but Tommy said something about him. Like, oh, yeah, that sounds good, actually. Wait, did I... What the fuck? Why did I feel like I just saw him? Is he not in this? I love self-deprecating humor. You're blind. Go back up. Are you serious? Where's he at? Where am I missing him? Where is he? Oh, there he is. Oh my gosh. You passed him, bro. It is late. It's been a while since we've done a stream past 12 a.m., dude. Oh my gosh, it's been a quick minute, so I think that's what Looney's gonna blame it on. I'm gonna blame it on how late we're streaming tonight, guys. Not on my freaking my strained out eyes right now. Looney on drugs? No, I actually don't do any drugs, believe it or not. I don't believe in. Oh my fucking god, I don't believe in it. You know, everyone tries their fair share of stuff. You know, everyone tries marijuana once in their life. I feel like everyone tries smoking alcohol. But you know what? Nothing ever really satisfied me, and I wasn't really into that stuff, so I never really stuck with it or did any of that, if I'm being real with you guys. No, it's not good for you, you know? It's not good for your health. It's not good for your mind. Um, just negative stuff you don't need. Hey, Looney, just wanted to stop by and say, hey, sorry I've missed the last few streams. Well, you're all good, Lutz. It's nice to see you. And also, what was I going to say? I've seen a few of your posts recently, so it's nice to see you around the community getting some views on the shorts. SVG up to 14th. Nice. One of my friends tried to make me vape, and I told him to F off. Yeah, I think the first time I ever was introduced to that was in like 7th or 8th grade, obviously. You know, because Florida people are young, man. They do stuff. You know, I think I took one hit off, and I was like, yeah, no, it's not for me, because it just gives me nasty headaches, you know? And again, I don't like it. It's not good for your body. So don't do it. So Tommy says, so fun fact, I met Kyle Busch in real life. Everyone was booing him, and I wasn't. And he walked up to the fan section, and he only signed my card. He said, don't stop booing me when I'm close to you. That's funny. I feel like that's the most Kyle Busch thing to say. Were you booing him or no? Don't do cocaine, kids. I agree. That's bad. I've never done that. But I wouldn't recommend that. I know some people that have, though. Definitely not good. And here we go. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys, at Bristol. After my mom said her drugs. Okay. Let's do this. Yeah, don't do drugs. Don't smoke. It's not good. I mean, if you're of age, having a drink is fine every once in a while, I guess. But, if you're not, obviously, definitely not appropriate. Oh my gosh, can I not get ran up into the frickin' wall, dude? I feel like I'm just getting fucking smashed up here. Also, the only reason why I say that is because I'm literally a NASCAR YouTuber, and isn't NASCAR all about fucking advertising beer and push beer? Like, what are we doing, guys? Come on, freaking don't... Fucking hell, man. I just got fucked. Like, literally fucked. Dude just went directly back up. Austin Hill went directly back up and said, you know what, Looney, go fuck yourself. And just absolutely demolished me. Also, after this race, I'm going to tell y'all to go do something because it's funny. If you look up on the internet, and this is actually a true fact, believe it or not, who is Looney69? I honestly felt touched when I seen this the other day, because it was definitely awesome, definitely cool when AI knows who you are, kinda. Google actually knows who I am, and it says that I'm an online, respected NASCAR content creator. Y'all should Google it. And that I create funny YouTube shorts and humorous YouTube shorts or something around NASCAR videos and just overall highlights or something that engages with this community through polls. So if you guys get a moment right now, y'all should just look me up on Google. Because, yeah, why not, right? Google in, literally your search bar, who is Looney69, and it will give you a brief AI summary of who I am. I was just scrolling the other day, and I seen that. Looney69 is a full-time content creator and Twitch partner who's specialized in NASCAR gaming. He streams games like NASCAR25's post-race reaction and shorts, and was even welcome as a sponsor. Yeah, I was actually on the Wayne Peterson #6 Arkham Menard Series Toyota Camry. All right, don't use autocorrect. Looney Tunes, what's the glove that fits the hand? Road to the Run, you don't want to know. I love you, Road to the Run. You are definitely one of the OGs around here. Oh, where are we going? Where are we racing? Kick the two-car loony? P Money? I guess we'll have to kick him. I guess I'll just listen to you guys for once. Hopefully he wasn't innocent, though. Let's go freaking Indianapolis. We just raced here. Sorry, 97 SPG. We gotta go to Indy. Um, Go to wide tracks because no one can. What the fuck was I kicked for? Oh, that was you? I'm so sorry. People were saying that you were wrecking people. I'll start a new lobby after this for you, Febreze. I'm sorry. I didn't recognize your name. You found me on Google? What does it say, Joey Logano fan? What does it say? Copy and paste it in here. Alright, boys, let's get ready to go here. And boogity, 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 let's go racing. Who watched the Indy 500? I didn't watch it, but I seen it. Didn't mean to wreck Looney. Fucking 3K. Bro, what are you fucking doing? I'll read your AI in a second. It gave you an AI overview. That's actually pretty impressive. It's learning everybody. AI is slowly by the minute getting all of our intelligence. Wow. What are we doing? Oh, please don't beam up the track. And oh my god, I love that chalky milk throwback. I did watching, you watching Indy 500? I'll read it in a second, Tommy. Am I a guy that blames it on Ryder and says stupid stuff? I mean, everyone believes you, though, when you blame it on Ryder, which is funny as fuck.
Clear up top.
Well, we'll, there'll be tryouts, Harvick, don't worry. It ain't gonna just be, oh, you're good, you're random, you can just race. No, you're gonna have to try it out. Also, what the hell you mean, people? It's... Oh, my God! What the fuck? What the fuck was that? NASCAR25 physics? Hello? Are you there?
Car inside.
Close finish in the Indy 500. You know, speaking of tracks that aren't even in the game, we should go to Kentucky next. Wouldn't that be nice? Please don't fucking kill me. Oh, they almost did. Come on! Stop running me up the damn track into the wall, guys. We gotta do better. Read your last two messages. I will in a second when I'm done racing. For my 4th place finishing position here, it's so very important to me. Move! Move out of the way! Tommy Rawling is a competitive esports and sim racer. He primarily races on the iRacing platform, frequently represents the side effects of sim racing team. Interesting. SIE. Yeah. So overall, and I'm interested to see how everybody views this. What would you guys rate the 2026 Coke 600? I'm glad I've been able to catch streams. I'm happy to see you back in here too, Bensky. It's nice, honestly. It's refreshing. But what would you guys rate the 2026 Coke 600 overall on a scale of 1 to 10? I see -10. I see an 8, 9.2. So we have some honest answers, it looks like, in here, and some dishonest answers. 9.4. I mean, it seems pretty respectable. 7 out of 10, all right. 9.4 out of 10, needed to finish. It would have been great. It would be a 10, 100%, like a 6 or 7. 9.4 out of 10, -10 because of fucking Ricky Stenhouse. The shit was what we needed. Like 6 or 7, you know? Come on, stop making me say the 6-7 word, bro. Wait, what are we rating? The Coke 600. Oh, I have a freaking custom setup on. Holy jump scare. Oopsie daisy. Oh, what am I using here? I can't see it. Oh my god. All right. Oh no. Come on, Tommy, unhide him. Daniel joining Prime in 3 minutes. Hell yeah. Dude, I should have freaking watched it. It's okay. Alright, here we go, boys. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing and the Poconos. Okay, he unmuted you. Like, what the fuck? 69, LOL? 69, 69. Please mod. Bro, I can't just give everybody moderator. Maybe. Ah! Next NASCAR game, maybe. We'll see. When we get like 30 people consistently watching us. Right now, we're like 20. 8-10 racing, SVG leading, which is surprising, but didn't finish it out. But yeah. I might have to paragraph type. I don't mind. Looney needs some advice. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. Do what you gotta do. Is that Nick Sanchez leading the race, or is it Al Geyer? Oh my god. Like, fuck out of the way! Oh my goodness. No, who I forgot to know? I forgot to freaking on boot
Inside.
the one car.
Inside. One more time, buddy.
White flag's out. One more to go here.
Clear inside.
You're the clown. Watch out when you become on. I will have to keep my eyes peeled. Oh, man, dude. We just keep getting freaking tight, dude. Why? Why? Every time, bro. Looney, I got my sprint car race tomorrow. Nice, dude. I hope you do well, Tommy. I hope you do super well. Man. Come on. Can we stick it? There we go. Oh my goodness. The Indy 500 was something, yeah. Daniel is on post-race show? Hell yeah. Let me know what he says, because I'm not watching it, obviously. Yeah, I think the post-race show is like a solid hour long, which I do like that they're doing, because it gives NASCAR fans something to watch. You know, since the Speed Channel really isn't that much of a thing. Oh my goodness. Alright. Stream Assist is your winner. 15 y'all stopping by. How we doing? Again, hopefully everybody was able to enjoy the Coke 600, honestly. Dun, dun. Alright, well, day after Bush passed, could not watch Bush clips or anything without bawling, and it was bad. It would be normal, then a Bush clip, and I would bawl. Yeah, I agree. Literally how I was. Dude, I cried making a Kyle Busch edit, bro. That's how sad I was, but I wanted to do something that was, like, nice, so I wanted to make it, obviously. But yeah, no, definitely, dude. It's definitely hard. Sucks, honestly, but again, we can't do anything to change what happened. We just got to be happy that it happens. Like, him living happens, obviously not passing away. You know, and obviously, this stream was pretty lighthearted, I feel like, because we got to talk about some good stuff, obviously, with, you know, Daniel Suarez winning the Coca-Cola 600, which I think is awesome. But also, we got to keep in mind that we did lose somebody very, very important to our sport the other day. So, yeah. But, each other, the person who said he's happy that KB is dead on your post is a messed up guy. I think, I know. I was very aggravated when I seen that, too. I think I had Redneck take care of that. And I want to be able to give moderators the ability to do things on my actual channel and not just in my stream. Because I feel like it's needed, honestly. But, you just checked? Okay, then what post is on? Because I'll go in and remove it. But with that being said, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. I really do appreciate everybody. Looney, I deleted that comment. All right, thank you. I'm making sure because I think I gave most of you that are on here permission to do things like that because... You know, I can't stop. I mean, I love reading your comments, and I try to read as many of them as I freaking can. And I love every one of you. But sometimes, like, I have a lot of stuff going on, and I can't. and I try to just glimpse over things, and stuff happens where I don't catch things like that. But I always make sure if I heart a comment, it's nothing bad. It's something that I read. So if I hearted your comment, that means I read your comment. By the way, but I appreciate every single one of you who did stop by tonight. Thank you, Tommy, obviously. Thank you for Breeze. Sorry I kicked you. I didn't mean to. I thought you were somebody else. I was messing around trolling. Thank you, Harvick fan. Harvick not happy. And thank you, Harvick, of course, my OG. Um, Thank you, Hamlin fan. Thank you, NASCAR24. Thank you, Penske. Um, Thank you, everyone of you who stopped by. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Hamlin Fan 13. I think the crew chief just joined post race show. Hell yeah, I'm gonna go check it out. Thank you, Freedom Fighter, aka Ted. It's always good to see my zookeeper. Um, and yeah, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I will catch you in the next stream. Bye, guys.